Welcome back to the Anfield Exchange and welcome to a brand new series called the Scout Report. And in this series, what we do, we look at young players who could potentially come into the Liverpool fold, do a job and progress into top class players like Mo Salah, like Trent Alexander Arnold. And in this video, we're going to be starting off with exactly that, a Trent Alexander Arnold replacement. And his name is Givairo Read. He plays for Feyenoord. So I'll be honest, I didn't know too much about him. I did a little bit of research. I watched some Feyenoord matches that he's played in, and he looks like the real deal. Believe me when I say it. I'm going to show some clips of him. Once I've been through the statistics, I'm going to show some clips of him. This guy looks like a young version of Trent Alexander-Arnold. It's uncanny how similar this player is to Trent. So hold fire for that. So I just want to go through a couple of statistics. He's 18 years old. He is a right back. He's two-footed. He can cover at left back as well, which is obviously brilliant. You need versatile players in your team. Like I said, he currently plays at Feyenoord, so Arne Slot will know him quite well. He will know of him. He's Dutch. So again, he will get on very, very well with Virgil van Dijk, Gakpo, Gravenberch, who are all the same nationality, which could only be a good thing for his development. This season has been his breakout year for Feyenoord. He's got 6 assists in 21 games, so not bad for an 18-year-old right back, not bad at all. In terms of value, he's relatively cheap. He probably would be picked up for, anywhere between 10 and 20 million, I believe. He's not that well known of. Like I say, I didn't know of him until I'd done quite a little bit of research into potential right backs. But believe me, this guy is unbelievable and he looks so similar to Trent Alexander-Arnold. So let's get into some of the clips. First up, I want to talk about his distribution. That's the main attribute that Trent has shown over the years. And if you look at this first clip, obviously great ball into the box, sets up his striker, puts it on a plate for him 1-0. This is my favourite one though. The way he picks out that pass in the middle of a box, easy goal for Feyenoord. He doesn't just put it in there like most young right backs would do. He finds a pass. Now, take a look at this. This is a bit of skill there. And look at this ball over the top, in behind the defence. That is Trent-esque, if you ask me. If you look at this, I'll slow it down for you. The technique that he uses to find that ball into the striker behind the defenders, that's what Trent's been doing for 10 years. And it's just unbelievable. Another clip to show his distribution and another assist for him. Nice chest down here. And he gets into the box, finds his striker, again, puts it on a plate. I think for me personally, a player like that, who we don't often see Trent overlapping Mo Salah, I think a player like this who will have the ability to come inside, and we'll see more clips on him tucking inside a little bit later, but a player who will overlap like that as well, it causes confusion amongst the defenders. It allows Salah to cut inside on his left foot, which I think at the minute, because Trent's more of an inverted right back, we don't really see him overlapping as much as what we used to. And that sort of, the left back always knows that Salah's trying to come inside on his left foot. I think with a defender like this, with an attacking wing back like that, it would allow Salah to have more space on the right hand side of midfield as well. So look, that's just a couple of clips of his distribution. For me, you can see elements of Trent Alexander-Arnold in there. Again, he is 18 years old, is Givairo Read. So yeah, let's have a look now at some more clips. So Trent's come under scrutiny for his defensive work rate in the past. Couple of clips here show that this Givairo Read is sound defensively. I've seen him defending. Here he shows strength and pace to take a player on, finds a pass as well. There's a lot of clips that I like. I love this one. He cuts inside onto his left foot. It takes a great save by the keeper, tips it onto the post, but it just shows he has the ability to go down the wing and come inside as well, which is it's not what Trent really gives us at the minute. Defensively, again here, he has the know-how to just get rid of a ball. He's got the eye for a goal as well. Look at that. nice finish into the top corner. So he gets in those positions. But this is for me. Look at that pass. That is, again, Trent Alexander Arnold-esque. The way he just delicately puts that into the box and puts it on a plate for his striker. Another one here shows his pace and his awareness to defend. And again here, he's not afraid to put a challenge in. Great challenger. And final clip now, if we have a look at this, again, another example of his pace and his strength to take a man on. He goes round 2 players and then gets fouled by the third. So, yeah, look, Givairo Read, he appears to me like he could be something special. Not a name that has been tooted around in the media too much. Not a name that I believe too many people will know about. I think if you're in the Netherlands and you support a team from the Eredivisie, then I think you probably will know who he is. But any teams around Europe, I think probably not so much. But look, I will be massively surprised if Richard Hughes and Michael Edwards aren't looking at this potential signing. Like I say, all the signs of he's Dutch. We've got a lot of Dutch players. We've got a Dutch manager. He played for the former club of Arne Slot, so he will know him well. I would be massively surprised if we aren't taking a look at this guy, because look, ultimately it depends what Arne Slot wants. If Arne Slot is looking for a Trent Alexander-Arnold replacement, I'm not saying he is Trent Alexander-Arnold, but he has potential, and it's clear to see there's elements of his game that I would say he's 18 years old. I would say Trent Alexander-Arnold, it wouldn't surprise me if Trent is maybe somebody he looks up to and tries to emulate on the pitch, because I see too many traits from him that are similar to Trent. It's similar when Jordan Henderson came to Liverpool. I think he tried to base his game a lot on Steven Gerrard's game. And look, it worked out well for him. I like Jordan Henderson. Obviously, he wasn't to the level of Steven Gerrard, but this guy looks like the real deal. So, yeah, look, I would be amazed if we're not at least exploring the opportunity. I think the transfer fee would be low, wages would be reasonable. We have Conor Bradley at right back, so he's somebody that can challenge for that position with Conor Bradley. I don't think he would expect to come into the team and be a starter from the off. And look, this is if Trent Alexander-Arnold leaves, which it looks like he will do. I just think when I watched the games that he played in, put a red shirt on him and you'd think it's Trent Alexander-Arnold. He is that good at a young age. So yeah, I guess we will see what the future holds. I appreciate you watching the Scout Report. Let me know what you think in the comments. Let me know what you think of this right back. Do you see the same traits that I see? Am I looking for something that's not there? Let me know. I'll see you on the next one.